So we finally know who has the #1 pick in the 2023 NBA draft, and it's the San Antonio Spurs. They had David Robinson, then they got Tim Duncan, and now it's time for the lineage to continue. Victor Wembanyama is going to be a San Antonio Spur. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? I'm super excited to be bringing you this Spurs rebuild, and unfortunately, it looks like Greg Popovich is no longer here. So Joe Prunty's just getting a 1-year deal. But yeah, we finally know who has the #1 pick. It's crazy that this time is already here, and it is a team that I wanted to win the lottery. The Spurs were a team I was okay with. They didn't really have that star player to build around. I wanted Pop to be able to coach Wemby, and it's pretty cool to go from David Robinson to Tim Duncan to Victor Wembanyama. Yeah, no, it's sick. I can't lie. But yeah, the lottery was kind of crazy, and it turned out like we have San Antonio 1. We most likely know who they're taking. Charlotte at 2. I think they would go with Scoot Henderson, but hey, there's a great case for Brandon Miller to go here at 2. I feel like MJ would love Brandon Miller if he's still the owner by the time the draft rolls around. Portland at 3. Do they stay at 3? Do they get Scoot or Miller, or do they trade the pick? Rockets at 4. Amen Thompson falls into their lap. But yeah, we're going to be doing a ton of draft rebuilds leading up to the draft, so make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Only 50% of you guys are subscribed. Let's get those numbers up. So with the #1 overall pick of the 2023 NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Victor Wembanyama. We also got Dariq Whitehead in the second round, and we also got Kobe Jones out of Xavier. If you want to see my full first round mock draft post lottery, link to my Sross channel. It's more of my NBA talk channel in the description, uploading a post lottery mock today. Hornets do go Brandon Miller over Scoot. I wonder if we're going to see a lot of that in these 2K rebuilds leading up to the draft in late June. And yeah, we could play Wemby at the 4 or the 5. We do have Jeremy Shohan kind of controlling that 4 spot, so I think I will go with Wemby at the 5. I wouldn't mind seeing some power forward from Wemby this year because he's somebody that can space the floor, and it might be better for him offensively. So we're also going to pick up the team option on Zach Collins, obviously on Devin Vassell. This San Antonio Spurs team does still need a point guard. We're going to roll with Che Jones, hopefully back on the qualifying offer. We're going to let Romeo Langford walk. So this Spurs team also has a ton of cap space. But right now, if we look to see who's under contract and who's going to be in the rotation next year, at point guard, I guess it might be Tre Jones and Devontae Graham. I'm okay if we're bad next year. We also have Blake Wesley as well, who I loved out of Notre Dame originally back in the 2022 draft. I'd like to get him minutes. We got Malachi Branham, Devin Vassell at the 2. Also drafted Kobe Jones and Dariq Whitehead. One of those guys could be in the G League. We got Keldon Johnson at the 3, Sohan at the 4, and then a couple big men with like Kem Birch, Charles Baxey, and Zach Collins behind Wembanyama. So you know what? I might take it pretty easy in free agency. I'm not going to just spend money to spend money. So I think we're just going to get back Tre Jones, hopefully on the qualifying offer, and be good to go to roll into next year's season. And yeah, we get Tre Jones back on a $7 million qualifying offer. Player progression, Vassell's up to an 84, Vassell an 82, Sohan at a 79. I'm excited. Man, like, yeah, I'm very excited to see Wemby in a Spurs jersey. I should try to go down to San Antonio next year to watch a game. I hope you guys are also able to make it out to the live stream. I did do it on that Sross channel. Link in the description. I will be live streaming the draft on that channel as well. Almost at 100K, so can you please subscribe over there? This is definitely going to be the starting 5 with Jones, Vassell, Johnson, Sohan, and Wemby. Let's figure out the minute allocation. All right, so it's going to be Jones getting 26, Vassell 32, 33 to Johnson, 28 to Sohan, and 32 to Wemby. Then we have Malachi Branham off the bench, who I actually might give like 28 minutes to, and then maybe one more to Keldon Johnson and one more to Vassell. Then we got Zach Collins, Blake Wesley, Dariq Whitehead, and Kobe Jones getting some minutes. I'm okay being bad this year. Joe Prunty's our head coach. It's a 1-year deal. I'll probably go in a different direction next year. I don't mind adding a top pick in the 2024 draft to this team either. We have the Hornets first round pick. There might be a protection on that. We'll double check that come the 2024 draft. We have our pick, so for bad, that's a good thing. And we also have the Raptors top 5 protected first from the Jakob Poeltl trade. And then we have a couple Hawks picks going forward from the DeJounte Murray trade. We have a Bulls top 10 protected first next year from the DeMar DeRozan sign and trade. So we're locked up on draft capital. First game of the season is at the Garden. That would be kind of crazy. First game of Wemby's career is at MSG. Watch that happen in the schedule as Vassell is 34. Wemby in his first game, 24, 10, 5, 1, and 3. Goes 3 for 4 from downtown. Oh, this is going to be a fun season. All right, so we're here at the trade deadline, and maybe this is the Wemby effect, but we're 30 and 26. I would not mind losing games to, have a better draft pick, but Keldon Johnson averaging 18 points, shooting 36 from 3. Wemby's averaging a double-double as a rookie. Vassell shooting 36% from downtown. Shout out to Malachi Branham. Love to see that progression from him. I was so high on him coming out of Ohio State in the 2022 draft as well. Like, I was so big on the Spurs draft with Sohan, Branham, and Wesley. And Sohan, could get that efficiency up. Like, those counting numbers are great, but the efficiency just isn't there. I honestly don't know how this team is 4 games above 500. I don't think I'm going to make any trades at the deadline. And let's just see how the second half of the season goes. I do want to see, though, the award races right now. Is Wemby number 1 in Rookie of the Year? Oh, yeah, of course he is. Shout out to Anthony Black in Dallas. And we have no extensions to get done. Ja Morant wins MVP. We're also going to have to see if Ja's going to get suspended at all this season. Victor Wembanyama wins Rookie of the Year. Oh, my God. See, like, I want to put out a realistic stat line for his rookie year. If he averages 8, 10, 3.5, 47, 38, 83 splits, I think that's a little bit unrealistic. He shot like 28 from 3 this past season in France. I would say he's probably going to shoot low 30s there, maybe mid 40s from the field. I can see him averaging like 16 and 8 in his rookie season, but you're like, okay, he's going to take a jump every single year. Shout out to John Wall, keeping his career alive, 6 man in Chicago. All right, so I don't think we're going to get Wemby. Oh my God, he does get on All-NBA third team as a rookie. Yeah, I'm surprised Wemby wasn't an MVP as a rookie, obviously on All-Rookie first team. And we are the 5 seed. Okay, well, would you look at that? The Hornets also made the playoffs. You know what? That pick could be lottery protected, so that could work out for us. Scoot Henderson helping them out. Or no, they ended up taking Brandon Miller. But yeah, here are the final stats. Keldon Johnson and Wemby above 18 points a night. You know, Dariq Whitehead didn't get that much playing time, but 37 from 3 is nice. Kobe Jones could have had a better year. And if we're going to come up with this playoff rotation, I don't think Kobe Jones is going to play too much. I think Wesley... He shot 42 from 3. I like that. I'm going to give him 20 minutes a night. Collins 20 minutes a night. We'll go 35 to Wemby. Probably 28 to Sohan, and then we could just kind of keep increasing the Vassell and Keldon Johnson minutes. Keldon Johnson can get 36 a night. So we're taking on the Lakers in round 1. They have D'Lo, Reeves, LeBron, Vanderbilt, AD, Sarge, Rui Hachimura, Jet Howard. So, like, yeah, I thought the Spurs team could have been bad another year, you know, kind of get another draft pick. Like, that's in the top 5. But no, Wemby automatically makes us a playoff team. All right, so the Lakers got game 1. Let's see who wins game 2. Also, the Lakers by 4 points. Damn, we lost by 2 in game 1. And then by 4 in game 2. That hurts. All right, Jeremy Shohan shot 3 for 13. So can we maybe stay alive? Don't lose game 3. There we go. We win game 3 by 18. Wemby with 20. Same with Malachi Branham, who went to the line or got 10 free throws. And we go down 3-1. Damn, we lost by 6. This has been a really good series. A lot of our L's have been super close. And do we lose in 5? No, we stay alive. We won by 13, man. I feel like we're going to force a game 7. And we don't, though. Okay, it's fine. And we lost by 1. Our 4 losses came by 2, 4, 6, and 1. That's crazy. All right, well, we are no longer in the playoffs, which is fine. Let's see who did well. Devin Vassell, 21 points, shot 46 from 30, 94 from the line. Yeah, like, I think our main priority in the offseason is to upgrade the point guard position. And I'm not throwing out of the, like, the equation of getting another big man. Even if it's a center, I don't mind moving Wemby to the 4 if it's an upgrade over Jeremy Shohan long term. Hawks, Warriors in the finals, and the Warriors win in 6. There goes LeBron James. LeBron and Russ are going to the Hall of Fame. LeBron gets his jersey retired by 3 teams. And we're back here to the 2024 draft lottery. We have that. Oh my God, the Raptors finished at 3. I'll double check the protections on that. I think it might be top 4 protected, but we'll see. So we kind of hope that that pick drops. I have a feeling it's going to move up. So it ends up going up to 2. So yeah, I don't think that we're going to get that pick. Charlotte picks at 20. We're also at 19. So it's top 16 protected from the Hornets. So we're getting this pick. And yeah, that Raptors pick was top 6 protected. It's whatever. And 2K just decided to simulate staff signing for me randomly. And they hired Luke Johnson as our head coach. I swear, like it would have just simulated that on its own. Is he good? Or Leonard Mayer? Okay, that's our next head coach. Well, I'm going to fire him and maybe just make one of our assistants the next head coach. I'd rather have Candace Dupree. He's got no stars as any ratings. What is this signing? So Devontae Graham has 1 year left on his deal. So I'm basically just going to send him to Houston for a 2nd round pick in 2026. Him being expired makes him more valuable, or at least a little value than he had before. So we have picks 19 and 20. We are going to stay there and make both the selections. Isaiah Collier goes number 1 to the Rockets. So they have him and Devontae Graham as their point guards. Matas Buzelis goes 2 to Toronto. Would have loved that on my team. DJ Wagner goes 3 to the New York Knicks. Robert Dillingham 4 to Miami. And 5 is Xavier Booker to Minnesota. All right, so we had a very interesting draft that you are about to see. Knicks had 2 top 10 picks. Shout out to them. So yeah, we got Bronny. I'm going to change his name, but we got Bronny James at 19, a point guard. We got Noah Yakov, who is going to be a Eurostash player for the next 2 years. We've got Skylar Clark at 48 and Joshua Ojale at number 52. Makes me remember Samuel Ogier. Remember him on Boston? I forget, like, he kind of jumped out of the league really quickly. He played, like, meaningful playoff minutes as a defender for Boston. Not too long ago either. So we have a bunch of team player options. I'm going to pick up most of them. I'm going to decline the $2.5 million team option on Bassey. Colby Jones, I'll honestly think about declining as well. Yeah, just because I didn't think he was going to crack the rotation because we have Whitehead, a couple guys we just drafted, or at least Bronny, and we have, like, Wesley, Branham, and Sohan. And then I also want to sign a point guard here in free agency, and we got to give Devin Vassell a new contract. All right, so we can look at the point guards here in the 2024 free agency class. LaMelo Ball, Tyrese Halliburton, Lonzo Ball. Do we want to bring Lonzo to San Antonio? I don't hate the idea of Markelle Fultz coming off a career year in Orlando to kind of be Wemby's point guard partner. Now, does he have any contract offers? He does. 4 years, 93 from the Magic. We could give him a decent amount of money. Do we want to give Markelle Fultz? We could give him 4 years, over $26 million a year. Player option on the last year. Can we steal him from Orlando? I think that would be a huge pickup to get Markelle Fultz on this team. And let's see. 3 years. I think he likes that offer. And boom, there we go. Welcome to the team, Markelle Fultz. And he's still fairly young as well. And we're going to get Devin Vassell back on a 4-year, $69 million contract. I think that's a steal. We do need like a backup center next season. So I'm going to bring back Zach Collins on a 1-year deal. We still have $27 million to spend, which is kind of nice because we could go after like another wing in the 2025 free agency class. Let's take a look here at player progression. We got Wemby up to an 88 in the top right. I'm excited to see Markelle Fultz, who's only 26 years old, still as his starting point guard next year. All right, honestly, like Trey Jones came back on the qualifying offer. I think I'm going to play... I want to play Blake Wesley, but we also have Bronny. So the bench is going to be a 5-man bench of Branham, Wesley, Bronny, Whitehead, Collins, with the starting 5 being as you'd expect. 33 to Fultz, Vassell, and Johnson. 27 to Sohan, and we're going 37 to Wembanyama. 3.5 start balance under this coach. Unless there's a good coach in free agency, I don't know if I'm going to fire him. If I look at the next head coaching candidates, yeah, I guess I'll bring back Joe Prunty on a 1-year deal because I don't even know what 2K tried doing to me there. So yeah, he'll get another 1-year deal. First game of the season against the Philadelphia 76ers, and we beat them by 30. Markelle Fultz drops 30 against his former team. Can we beat the Grizzlies and the Pelicans and be for real in the West? We beat the Grizzlies by 11. Wemby had 22 and 14. We ended up losing to the Pelicans by 6. Wemby had 25 and 17. All right, does Victor Wembanyama get in the All-Star game in year 2? Oh, he does not. I really thought we were going to see his name here. We are 29 and 23, so we're kind of similar to where we were last year. We are the 5 seed in the West. Wemby is our leading scorer, and I wonder if like we do have a logjam with some of these secondary scorers. Like, do we need Keldon Johnson and Devin Vassell from where we're going? Because Keldon Johnson hasn't been that efficient for us. So he could be somebody that could be on the block in the offseason if we were going to come to that. Vassell as well. His efficiency hasn't really improved too much around Wemby. And I think Markelle Fultz has done great. Like, I'm fine with his points going down because he's been an elite facilitator, a very good defender for us. And I think Branham's a very good 6-man option. I don't know if we want to maybe move Johnson or Vassell into that role full-time. But yeah, I still don't want to make any trades to this team. We don't really have any extensions to get done. We have the Bulls, Hawks, Spurs, and Raptors picks this year. Let's go. The Hawks are usually good in 2K, so yeah, that pick's not going to be great. That Bulls pick is top 10 protected, so we're probably not going to get that. We'll double check the Raptors protections, but I'm pretty sure that we will get that pick. So I don't think we're going to have a high pick in this draft, unfortunately. And LaMelo Ball wins MVP with Brandon Miller by his side. Xavier Booker wins Rookie of the Year in Minnesota. Tyler Hero, 6th Man of the Year in Miami. AD Depoy. Jaden Ivey, Most Improved in Detroit. Quinn Snyder gets Coach of the Year. So yeah, that Hawks pick isn't going to have too much value. And Victor Wembanyama is on all NBA second team. Let's freaking go. He's also on all defensive second team. And we are the 3 seed in the West. So hey, we've improved there with our seeding in the playoffs. Wemby finishes with 20, 13, and 4. There's Johnson and Vassell at about 16 apiece. Markelle Fultz, 14.7 points, 7.9 assists. Malachi Branham, 12 points off the bench. Jeremy Sohan, did he improve his efficiency? He did. Still not great, but we know he's a good defender, and maybe he's a good fit next to Wemby. Minnesota has an interesting lineup. They got Jalen Williams starting at the center spot. So for the playoffs, I think I'm going to remove... Bronny played well, but so did Blake Wesley. It's tough to have both of them, so I think I'm going to have to decide who's going to be the backup point guard next season. Collins, about 10 minutes. Whitehead as a wing, about 15 as well. I got about 12 more minutes to play with. So I think Vassell and Johnson I might even drop. Increase Sohan. 40 to Wemby. Let's do 38 to Fultz. And you know what? Maybe we'll do like 2 more to Johnson, 2 more to Vassell, 1 more to Sohan. So, round 1 against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Can we get a playoff series victory in this video? We beat them by 6 in game 1. You know we're rotting and dying with Wembanyama. We beat him by 6 in game 2. Keldon Johnson, man. Not helping your case to be on this team next year if you're going to be inefficient in the playoffs. We do lose game 3 by 16. Damn, Johnson shot 7 for 20. He's killing me. And we drop game 4 by a lot of points. Oh my God. Game 5, we end up losing 3 games in a row. This is bad. This is very, very bad. And we end up losing 4 in a row. Back-to-back years of losing in round 1. That hurts a lot. Yeah, I think, like, we know Wemby's going to be the starting 5. Fultz the starting point guard. 2 through 4 could look a lot different next season. Miles Bridges is a Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Okay, Wemby, or excuse me, AD in the West. I just want to say Wemby for everything. And the Hawks win it all. And Saddiq Bey is your Finals MVP. So we have Miles Bridges winning Eastern Conference Finals MVP and Saddiq Bey Finals MVP. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, draft lottery time. We're most likely not going to be picking very high because the Bulls are going to keep their pick, and we should be fine on that Raptors pick. It stays at 10, so hey, we do have a top 10 pick. We also have our pick at 24 and Atlanta's pick at 30. That Bulls pick fell all the way to 6, but it could have some good trade value if we do want to make a trade with it. All right, 2K, thank you for not simulating this part of the offseason. Doc Rivers, Ty Lue in free agency. We don't want one of the former Clippers coaches, but Nick Nurse wouldn't mind this. I'll also offer Mike Malone a contract as well. Any other good coaches down here? Chris Finch. Wouldn't actually hate Chris Finch. Chauncey Billups, maybe. But let's see if we can get one of those of either Nick Nurse or Mike Malone. Tibbs, I don't know. I would also offer Jack Vaughn a deal. Sam Cassell as well. So we end up getting either Nurse or Vaughn. I feel like that's a no-brainer to bring in Nick Nurse. So the Miami Heat were pretty bad last year, right? And Bam Adebayo is entering his contract year. I want to experiment with the idea of Victor Wembanyama at the power forward spot. So I wonder if Wemby and Bam could be an elite front court for us. So I'm going to offer Keldon Johnson our later 2 first-round picks. We'd still keep pick 10 and 3 seconds. They say no, which is fine. I don't want to give up pick 10 if I don't have to. So I would give you, I think that swap worse is wrong. We'll have to fix that. I will give you the Hawks pick in 2027. That doesn't get it done. Okay, I don't want to give up too much, so I would include that Bulls first-round pick next year. It's fine. If it ends up being valuable, I would get Bam on my team. And they say no. Okay, never mind. I'm backing off. Let's just probably trade 24, 30, 33, and 43 to move up. And we're going to try to move to the Pacers there at 16. The Knicks have the number 1 pick, and they take Isaiah Elohim out of Kentucky. We're sitting on the clock here at 10. I'm going to take Asanuel here, a power forward. And at 16, we are going to take Demetrius Dong, a Eurostash player. We know how the Spurs love their Eurostash guys. So yeah, Yakov's going to come over in a year. We did draft 2 second-rounders, but we just don't have their spots for them. So we are... Oh, wait. Too many players overseas. The maximum allowed is 3. Well, I only have 2 here. Honestly, who do I choose? Demetrius Dong or Yakov? I think I might choose Dong. That's unfortunate. So Skylar Clark, I'm going to decline that option. Wesley, yes. Branham, Sohan, and Wemby, yes. Dariq Whitehead, I will offer the qualifying offer to. Now, we do have Zach Collins and Trey Jones as our only free agents. We do have $26 million in cap space. I would love to get Donovan Mitchell on this team. His main offers from the Nets, 4 years, $160. I would have to clear up about $11 million to get him. I want to see if I can move Keldon Johnson, Blake Wesley, and my first-round pick, or we'll do the pick with the Hawks, for the Nets' first-round pick next year and Tari Eason. They say no. I don't really have another player that I would include in this, so I would give up maybe that Bulls first-round pick. That could have some good value. So maybe we'll do this Hawks first-round pick the year after, and they say yes to that. So welcome to the team, Tari Eason. We do have, I think a plethora of big men now, so I'm not going to add any more in free agency. But, yeah, I want to go after Donovan Mitchell. Please tell me we can get a deal done. Player option, no trade clause. Where's number 1 deal? And boom, let's go. We get Donovan Mitchell. And I can keep Dariq Whitehead, it looks like. That is a huge pickup. I think that's a great second scoring option. Or no, he might be the top one, and then we have Wemby behind him. But I like that a lot. Vassell will probably be moved to the 3. And our roster is for sure set for next year's season. So let's take a look here at player progression. Whitehead comes back on the qualifying offer. I like this team a lot. I think Wemby and Donovan Mitchell could go very far in the playoffs. All right, so here is the 9-man rotation. Fultz, Mitchell, Vassell, Eason, and Wemby in the starting 5. We have Branham off the bench. Jeremy Sohan's going to the bench. Dariq Whitehead and Bronny James. Asanuel could be in the G League, and that is where I'm going to put him in the Austin Spurs. Under our new head coach, Nick Nurse, we are 4-star balanced. Let's see. Let's go to balance. You have 4 stars. First game, Donovan Mitchell and Wembanyama together. And we end up losing by 18 to Scoot Henderson and the Charlotte Hornets. Go figure. And there it is. Victor Wembanyama gets in his first All-Star game. No Donovan Mitchell, though, as we are 36-17. We sit at the second spot in the Western Conference. Donovan Mitchell is our leading scorer at 22 points a night. Fultz is averaging a double-double. Vassell at about 14, 13 for Branham. 11 and 7 for Eason. I actually kind of love this scoring allocation right now. And we do go through the trade deadline without making a move. 40 and 19 is our record right now. Honestly, I'm ready to roll with this squad into the playoffs and hopefully to get our first playoff series victory of the video. Darius Garland wins MVP, another Eastern Conference guard, because I think LaMelo won it last year and Jaws also won it in this video as well. Wemby gets on all NBA second team, also joined by Brandon Miller and Ron Holland as well. No Scoot on third team. That would have been cool. We do get Wemby on all defensive second team. And we are the 1 seed in the Western Conference. Battle of Texas here, going up against the Houston Rockets in round 1, who have Keldon Johnson. Oh, yeah. They took Jarris Walker there with the 4th overall pick. I don't think that they will be doing that on draft night due to them already having Jabari Smith and Şengün. Wemby and Mitchell both average about 21 points a night. Modern day Shaq and Kobe. No, I'm just kidding. So Bronny's going to drop to like 12 minutes a night. Dariq Whitehead shot 41 from 3 this year. Oh, yeah. I like what he's doing for us, but his minutes are going to drop. I want Eason to start. I think Sohan can get like 21 minutes a night. Brandon about 25. Eason probably 27 because we got to go 40 to Wemby and we got to go 40 to Donovan Mitchell. Let's do about 30 to Vassell. That's going to be tough. Maybe we do 38 to Wemby, 39 to Mitchell, 30 to Vassell, 32 to Fultz. 4.5 star balanced. Can we win our first playoff series? We do win game 1 by 11 points. Wemby with 25. Let's not lose to an 8 seed. Please, 2K. Thank you. We end up, gentlemen, sweeping them. We win in 5. Wemby had 21 rebounds in game 5. He dominated that first round series. Sheesh. 23-13 now. It's not like anything crazy, but that's really good for a 22-year-old in the playoffs. Fultz at 19 and 9. We're taking on Portland here in round 2. They got Scott Henderson, because it's spelled wrong. No longer have Damian Lillard. Did they trade Dame now? I guess they did, because he would not have been a free agent, or would he have been? Huh. Game 1, we do win by 22 points. Wemby with 36 and 12. Shout out to Eason for 26 points. 13 assists for Markelle Fultz. Where is the Donovan Mitchell game? Averaging 15.9 points in the playoffs. Come on, Spider. I need you to just go off. Not in the games we lose. Game 4, we end up winning. We're up 3-1. Wemby with 28. Come on, do not blow a 3-1 lead. And boom, we win in 5. We win by 2 in overtime. Wemby with 33 and 14. And we're taking on the OKC Thunder in the Western Conference Finals, who have Ben Simmons at the 5. Chet Holmgren's coming off the bench. James Wiseman as well. How many former top 5 picks are on this team? Well, I mean, Giddey was what, 6? Shea was 11, excuse me. Justin Edwards, 6. Jalen Williams, 12. Simmons, 1. Chet, 2. And then they would have Wiseman 2, and then Trey Johnson 5. Let's see what happens here. Game 1, we do win. Ho ho! Yeah, I wouldn't put Ben Simmons on Wembanyama. Game 2, we lose. I can't get too cocky. Game 3, we win. All right, we are 2 games away from going to the NBA Finals. Man, oh man. Donovan Mitchell, 24 points in that game. Game 4, we win. We're up 3-1. Wow, look at that offensive 4th quarter from us. And can we win in 5? No! We are going to our first 6-game series here of the playoffs. Giddey had a triple-double, and we're going to a game 7, because of course we are. Come on, please win at home. Don't blow a 3-1 lead? No. It was 3 to... Was it 3-1? It was, wasn't it? We're going to blow a 3-1 lead. 2K just wants me to do that. It can never be easy with 2K, right? Can never be easy with them down by 3. Let's play with Wemby. Probably gonna choke this though. Okay, thank God Wemby's out there. Wemby, get over here. I want to do the pick and roll with you. Well, not. Is that Dwight Powell? What? All right, 6-3 Donovan Mitchell. Tie game though. He's got 32. I'm like Norman Powell, Dwight Powell, Marcus Noel. Like, who is in the game right now at the power forward spot? Why? Why would I want Joe Harris in the game? I'm so confused. I guess Vassell, he didn't even foul out. What is going on? Sohan, I guess Eason fouled out, unfortunately. Wemby's got 17, 16, and 6. Wemby is unfortunately tired, though. Let's see. They're going to try to get inside. Fultz with the steal. What a dumb pass. Kick it up to Donovan Mitchell. Don't turn it over. Spin move. Out to Fultz. Okay. Let's be smart. Let's be smart. Can I get a pick from Wemby? I don't want to do the pick and roll with Sohan, which I'm going to go up with the left, and he misses it because he sucks, and he doesn't even get the rebound. Oh, that was stupid. Giddy pulls up. That was risky, but he knocks it down. Okay, they do not have Simmons guarding Wemby, but it's James Wiseman. Let's be smart with it. Wemby is tired, so I don't want to do anything too stupid, and that was kind of stupid. What am I doing? James Wiseman pulls up. He knocks that down. We're down by 4. Great. Donovan Mitchell, please get it and 1. Okay, he gets fouled. Jalen Williams fouls out. And Simmons is coming in. Okay. Simmons and Chet, that's a front court we could let shoot the ball. Mitchell goes 2 for 2. We're down by 2. All right, let's drop off. Let's sag off their front court. Let's go up on screens. We're fine. We're fine. Fultz here guarding Shea. We're here with Wemby with the help. Wemby, oh, get that out of here. What a block by Wembanyama. Fultz, I need you to push it. I need you to push it. Kick it out to Donovan Mitchell. Oh, I thought about shooting that. Okay, let's get that 2 for 1. Wemby, Mitchell, pick and roll. We're throwing that oop. That was so risky. Why am I doing oops? Why am I throwing an oop? Chet driving on Fultz, and he steps out of bounds, but it's their ball. Oh, Chet. Oh, no. He misses it. Yes, so in. What a rebound. All right, up to Mitchell. Can I get the 2 for 1? Can I get the 2 for 1? Mitchell, kick it out to Wemby. I don't want to risk it for the 2 for 1. Okay, let's just tie this game. We're not getting the 2 for 1. That was risky. Donovan Mitchell, why'd I do that? Foul. Oh, that was stupid. I wanted the lead. What are the odds I can get an inbound steal here? I mean, look at Wemby's wingspan. I should be able to get a steal. No. And Giddey knocks them both down. Kick it out to Jeremy Shoen. Shoen, can you knock down this 3, please? And he misses it. And we blow a 3-1 lead to the Thunder. Ah, that hurts. In the conference finals, no less, you got Cavs Thunder in the finals, and the Thunder win in 5. Because obviously that Cavs team just doesn't have Donovan Mitchell anymore. That sucks. All right, that Brooklyn pick, though, could be very high. So could that Chicago pick. Let's get some luck. Oh, yeah, we got luck with that Chicago pick. So we're picking 3 and 4 in the 2026 draft. We're definitely going to make the selections here, but some of these guys could get traded. So Cameron Boozer goes number 1 to the Jazz. Cooper Flagg 2 to the Magic. That was expected. I'm going to take LZ Harrington here at 3 and Koa Pete here at 4. We also got Demetrius Don coming over. I'm going to sign our second round picks as well just to fill out the roster. Wemby and Bronny can get the team options. Imagine Wemby and Bronny on the same team though. You'd never hear the end of it from ESPN. All right, so we do have a bunch of free agents. Branham, Shohan, Eason, and Whitehead. We don't really have any cap space, so we could just go out and sign most of them. And we get Eason, Whitehead. We already signed Shohan, and there's Malachi Branham. Here's the player progression. I don't want to move Fultz. I'd like to win it with him, but like we could package some of these, like some of this young talent for something a little bit better. I might wait till the deadline to make a trade. All right, so we have Wemby starting on Team Luka for the All-Star game. He's killing it. We are 37 and 15. I feel like I gotta make a big trade to push all my chips in a championship this year. Every team has Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on like their acquire list. I wonder if that means I could maybe get him. I'm gonna trade Tari Eason, Koa Pete, and Bronny James for Jaren Jackson Jr. and the Warriors agree to that. So like we have Triple J and Wembanyama at the 4 and the 5. That's pretty filthy. I don't know if this is gonna be a championship season, but what would be more fitting? Victor Wembanyama gets MVP in year 4. Nick Nurse, Coach of the Year. Wemby, All-NBA First Team. Wemby, All-Defensive First Team. And the Spurs are the 1 seed in the Western Conference going up against Scoot Henderson and the Portland Trailblazers. Here were the stats at the end of the season. We had 3, 6, 8 guys in double figures. I just feel like the Jaren Jackson Jr. Wemby front court should be unstoppable on the defensive end. We beat the Blazers in 5 to start off, hopefully, our deep playoff run. Wemby averaged 25 and 14 in that series. Now we're taking on the Dallas Mavericks, who still have Luka and Kyrie. A Texas opponent here. Hopefully we beat them. Oh, yeah, we sweep them, and we can look to get revenge on the OKC Thunder, who beat us last season. Still got Shea and Giddey, Edwards, Collins, Holmgren. I feel like Collins might help us out being there. We win game 1 by a lot. We drop 144 on them. Game 2, oh, yeah, we win by 23. Let's win game 3. Yes, let's go. Okay. Just don't blow a 3-0 lead. I know we blew a 3-1 lead last year. We don't. We win in 5. Wemby's your Western Conference Finals MVP. Giannis on the Pistons, your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. What is this team? Wasn't Jalen Duren on Cleveland last year? Yeah. What is going on? Game 1 goes to the Spurs by 21 points. Oh, yeah. Game 2 goes to the Pistons by 2. Please tell me we get game 3. Oh, no. We're down. All right, please win game 4. Yes. Huge win by 3 points on the road. Wemby he dug deep for that one. He didn't duck. Game 5, we lost. Come on, by 6. No. Game 6 in Detroit. We have to win on... Oh, my God, we're screwed. We're going to get blown out, aren't we? What the fuck? What? I hate you, Giannis. I hate you so much. And we just lost the NBA Finals. Gotta be kidding me. You know what? I took that loss personally. Marco Fultz opts out of his player option. Maybe I go for a trade for a point guard here. We're about to pay Wembanyama a lot of money. I might use Fultz in a sign and trade, not gonna lie. Like I said, I took that loss personally. Like losing in the conference finals and then the NBA finals in back-to-back years, that hurts. And unfortunately, we don't have enough money to re-sign Fultz, it looks like. Could we do this 4-for-1? Branham, Whitehead, Christos, and Demetrius Dong for Tyrese Halliburton? No? What about if I throw in a first-round pick? What about if I throw in 2 first-round picks? Damn it. All right, we're going to trade Malachi Branham, Demetrius Dong, and Derek Whitehead for De'Aaron Fox. Welcome to the team. Swipa. We have Swipa and we have Spida. I don't think this means I can get Fultz back, unfortunately. All right. This team has to win a championship next year, right? We have Swipa, Spida, Vassell, Triple J, Wemby, Shohan, LZ Harrington, Asanuel, and Christos, who we just drafted in the first round of 29. Like I said, this team should 100% win a championship. 5-star balance, 2 under Nick Nurse. And Wemby goes back-to-back with the MVP awards. We are the 1 seed in the Western Conference again, but will that mean anything? Or are we going to lose in the NBA Finals? This team is stacked. Wemby, Donovan Mitchell, De'Aaron Fox, LZ Harrington, Devin Vassell, Triple J, Shohan. And I'm not ready to stress out 7-game series. Round 1, Pelicans sweep, easy. That's what should happen. Round 2 against Minnesota. This should also be a sweep, correct? There we go. We are 8-0 in the playoffs. Could we maybe go 12-0? Can we beat a 7-seeded Nuggets team? Noah Yakov. We drafted him. I thought he was a center. Will we be able to beat them and go to the NBA Finals? And oh yeah, we're 12-0. We're taking on the Toronto Raptors. Ugh, all right. Well, we lost in the conference finals 2 years ago. Lost in the NBA Finals last year. We, oh my God, almost go 16-0. We dropped the game. Wemby's your finals MVP, which is sick, but I wanted to go 16-0 in the playoffs. Like I said, I took that loss personally last year. I hope you guys did enjoy this #1 overall pick, Victor Wembanyama Spurs rebuild. Usually once the draft is over, I'll have like that #1 pick rebuild, whoever goes #1. So the next Spurs rebuild you will see on the channel, unless they make a trade, is going to be a 20-year Wemby Spurs rebuild. That will come out pretty much on draft night in the end of June. I have my Warriors elimination rebuild still coming out. Don't worry. And then I'm also going to be doing a #2 pick Hornets rebuild. That one will be interesting. I might take in Brandon Miller or Scoot Henderson. But yeah, that's going to be for me. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.